responding, so we'll just go ahead and get started. And he'll hop in, I guess, if we're saying anything, if he needs us. So it's 6 p.m. I'll call the meeting to order. Angie, can I get a roll call and an establishment of a quorum?
Isaiah Crow.
Here.
Matt Crow. Dylan Helmenstein.
Here.
Mary Beth Shaw.
Here.
Barb Stotts.
Here.
Mike Wagner.
Here.
And I'm here as well.
Perfect. I have proof of posting. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Oh, I love that. To the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Dylan. That was awesome. All right. Do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Second.
All right. Any questions on that? Hearing done. We'll go top. Angie?
Yes.
Dylan?
Yes.
Isaiah?
Yes.
Mary Beth?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
And I vote yes as well. And no public input tonight. So rolling right into minutes and payroll. Do I have a motion to approve the Board of Education meeting minutes of June 23rd, 2025?
So moved.
I'll second.
Okay. Any discussion? Hearing done. Angie?
Yes.
Dylan?
Yes.
Isaiah?
Yes.
Mary Beth?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
And I vote yes as well. 3.2. Do I have a motion to approve the payroll accruals and disbursements?
So moved.
I'll second.
Michelle, I noticed a lot of payouts to the GROW initiative, which we haven't discussed in a while, on top of maybe a reimbursement for Liz's title and role in that. Could you maybe just give an update on where we are with the GROW program and the financial aspect of that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've met several times as school districts, as superintendents, talking about like what the future of this initiative will be, because ultimately that funding that they receive from the federal level was going to be complete. And so there still was a significant amount of money in, I think it was like $200 and some $1,000 still in the pot. And so the question was, what do we do? We talked about a lot of different options, and what we chose to do is to continue on with the GROW initiative for one more year, as we because a lot of superintendents in this group were leaving or possibly leaving, as you know, Jeff didn't leave.
Oh, right.
And so we wanted to give it one more year and then really rethink about what we might do with those dollars in the future. So we're continuing on in this upcoming year as it has been, where we, people apply for those positions and those come to us as superintendents, and we make those decisions on who gets those dollars. But we will be making some decisions come this fall, what the future is. I mean, one of the possible decisions would be take that money and just divide it out among the, equally to the school districts. And then each school district does what they want to do with those dollars and do what they want to grow. Because, ultimately educators, it can come from a lot of different sources. And sometimes some of these, we have one person that got in our, from Wisconsin Heights that got the $10,000, the substantial one this year, but sometimes it could not go to anybody from Wisconsin Heights. And so it's just something, and I think maybe that's what we should do, is maybe put that on the agenda for a fall conversation with the group, what we want to do as a district. And I think every district feels differently. And we have, I know Cambridge has a new superintendent, so they might feel differently to what they want to do. But so it's I would say it's more transparent, it seems, this year.
Yeah.
than maybe in the past, and we've had lots of great discussions. But
And
we
so the
had-
money, because we were the keepers and we housed the fiscal, we were the fiscal agent. And so all that money that was dispersed was not ours. That was a combination of everybody's.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Correct. And we've told the group that Wisconsin Heights is not interested in being the fiscal agent in the future. So
Yeah. Great.
It'll go to another district, just like, so when it started in Wisconsin Heights, and I think maybe when Jordan, it was his initiative. And so Wisconsin Heights took the fiscal agent, as well as Liz Dostal at the time, took the kind of the CEO of all of it, figuring out how to, putting it all together. So now that time is up based on the time frame. And so now it should go to other districts. And so Liz Dostal still has it because she's in Cambridge now.
Okay.
But the fiscal agent needs to go to a different district, and no one's
Perfect.
made that determination yet.
Yep. Okay. So a lot of TBD on the future and what's going on. But, all right. Anybody else have any discussions? Dylan?
I saw like a lot of those approved purchases for the computers and everything started coming through. Were those going to be done off of last year's budget, or because they're coming through in June and everything?
It's a mix of both.
Okay.
Yep.
Were any of them Fund 46, or are they all general fund? Does it matter?
I don't think it necessarily matters. I think it's all general fund, to be honest. I think Dale's on here. He might know more specifically, but I'm pretty sure it was just all general fund. We didn't take anything out of Fund 46.
I think it was like the future tiered annual system where they deduct or whatever was kind of built into the Fund 46 schedule, if I remember right. Maybe not currently. Dale, did you want to say anything?
Yeah, that what was ordered is all through the general fund.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, any other questions on payroll or accruals? Okay, hearing done. Angie,
Yes.
Dylan,
Yes.
Isaiah,
Yes.
Mary Beth,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
All right, I vote yes as well. Board president report. I just want to thank everybody again for the retreat and the workshop. It's just always nice to get together. And I joked with Michelle, maybe the next time we can do more social, less meeting, because that's really the fun part, and just building relationships and continuing on with that. So thanks again, team. Michelle, do you want to take the report and then delegate if somebody else is going to talk about anything specifically? Otherwise, you can give a little synopsis of anything.
Yeah, so we decided to do an admin team report. So I sent out the report to the entire team and people added things. I'll just give a synopsis, and then if other team members want to add anything, they are more than happy to do so. But celebrations, I guess some of the big things, the construction has begun on our front entrances. So that's been exciting to see, and lots to still dive into. A successful summer school program just came to a close this last week as well. So it was great to have all our young learners in the building having fun and doing some cool things over there. Let's see. So now if you look at priorities and progress, we have aligned all of our things to our strategic framework, which is exciting to do because we have lots of things unfolding in the new year as we plan for the next school year. So with educational excellence, we, like Barb mentioned already, just getting our board together for a workshop as well as our admin team to really start thinking about what some of that strategic framework will unfold this upcoming fall. We have, Dale talked about that the staff members continue PD around letters training, which is great. Beyond the bell, lots of things going on. We'll be talking about our co-curricular handbooks today, as well as we are formally starting the student athlete activities leadership training with Alex joining the team. He has worked with a couple of our coaches and getting that prepared for the fall. We have our fall sports meeting on July 22nd. So all of our coaches will be there to talk about what we're doing this upcoming year. And big news, we're working on the trophy cases. So we are in the process. Next week, we'll be emptying all of the trophy cases in the entire building, sorting them, and then making a list of what we have and how we might reorganize things differently, and not only aesthetically, but also just in general. So that's exciting. The Vanguard team, we have some, and we'll talk about some team members that we are sadly saying goodbye to, but some of them that we're welcoming into the Vanguard family. We're talking about restructuring our admin assistants today too, which some of those job descriptions, which will be a change. Infinite Campus training is well underway and building just some communication pieces, efficacy reporting around that. And we're doing some interviews in the upcoming weeks for some co-curricular positions that are open. The Vanguard family, so more community-based things. We continued working on our website, some safety training that we're planning for this upcoming year, having some conversations with our local law enforcement. We're reworking all of our newsletters. So we're bringing on Engage, which is a part of our website. And so all our elementary, middle, high school, and district will all be sent out through Engage. So you'll see the same sort of format in all those, which I think will be not only cohesive for our district, but also they'll all be posted on our website and just be more user-friendly as well for all of our newsletters. Let's see. I think Kelly put in this one, finalizing Get Outside in collaboration with the Mazo Library, which has been good to see. And we're working with our community on the movie night, August 28th. Mark your calendars. It'll be working with a lot of community organizations to put that together on the night of open house. So we're excited to have that moving forward. Operations, like I said, lots of it with construction, and the different safety upgrades that we're having. A couple different audit preparations underway, some purchasing, all of our purchasing started again July 1st. So we'll see some things moving in that direction. I think that, I could talk about other things, but that's it for right now. I don't know if there's anything that Sarah, Dale, Kelly, if there's anything I missed that you wanted to point out, or
Angie, Matt is with us. 613. Welcome, Matt. Okay. Anyone? Sorry to interrupt. Dale, Sarah, anyone else? Anything? No need to. Okay. Board, any questions for Michelle? And then do you maybe want to give a quick update on the business ed position?
yeah. Sorry, Barb. Yes.
Oh, no, that's
I have it in there. Vanguard team. So yes, we have some hiring, but we also had our business ed person that we had originally hired was going to be coming to Wisconsin Heights. Just reached out to say that he took another job somewhere, that an offer he couldn't resist. So it is posted again. So
back to the drawing board.
Sadly, it is posted again. So we will keep looking, and we know that that's something that our students in particular really are excited about, and we will work hard to try to find someone.
If I understood, Liz said that the schedules are full, like those classes, like a lot of excitement and okay.
Yes, so we will work hard to get someone here.
All right. Any other questions for Michelle? Okay. Thanks, Michelle. Moving on to our first item of district business. Do I have a motion to approve the contract for the on-site daycare provider attached?
So moved.
Second. Oh, fine.
And that is with the Wisconsin Heights School Age Program LLC. Dale, I don't know if you want to say anything, but we had a task force and committee that met on looking at the proposals that were sent in. There was one other one than this one, and the decision was made to, I guess, shift towards a 2-year commitment if they would be willing to do that, just to provide some consistency for the families and assurance that at least for 2 full years they're going to have the same provider in place. So that's what you're looking at. It's a 2-year contract. And again, beyond that, there's a lot of insight and preferences, but again, we are just the facility manager, houser, we can't tell these programs how to run their programs or what they should do. We run our space, and that's about as much control as we have. So we're going to go ahead with the Wisconsin Heights School Age Program for another 2 years. Michelle, anything else to add?
I think one of the things I wanted to just add is that based on before we had just a 1-year contract, which got us in a little bit of a conundrum. And so what we did is put like a January 1st, like if there needs to be a termination or there's a change, we would know already January 1st and start making those changes, because we were a little bit behind the 8 ball with the certain situation, the current situation. So I think this will help families, it'll help the provider, all of us. So as we move forward, it won't come up last minute like it did this last year too.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I agree. Any questions on the contract, Dylan?
So in the way you were talking about it, is it a contract that requires certain offerings from the provider? Because I know that we were talking about wanting to maintain certain slots and types of childcare for staff, or is that something that we don't have control of?
Yeah, no, I mean, the reason why we were in this predicament is because originally they had said that they weren't interested in doing infant care anymore, which we said was the main point of the program in general, was for staff retention and hiring, to have that available for them, and they utilize it a lot. And so I think that's the biggest piece. When I said, we can't, one of the proposals and programs was more of a Christian-based faith. And so the task force said, well, there are some people, parents and teachers, that were concerned about that. But at that time, if they were the only people to send in a proposal, we can't say, well, yes, come, we'll hire you, we'll sign the contract, but we're going to change the way you provide daycare, and we don't agree with, those are the things that we can't necessarily pick and choose. But at the same time, if there are multiple proposals and multiple people interested, that's part of the picking and choice process, and being like, well, we have to have infant care. So if one will provide that and one won't, then we're probably going to choose one over the other. Anything?
So this provider
else, Michelle?
This provider is going to provide infant care for the 2 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Dylan, when we put out the RFP, the request for proposals, we said you had to provide infant care, like the ranges. So all of the proposals we did get asked, provided that.
And if they stopped halfway through, would that be breach of contract?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
And so in a nutshell, too, this contract provides formality and all of those specific details, making sure that they are spelled out and agreed upon. Previous to this, there wasn't that level of formal agreements and contract finalization. So this kind of wraps everything up in a bow a little nicer. Any other questions? Okay, I have a motion and a second. Angie?
Yes.
Dylan?
Yes.
Isaiah?
Yes.
Mary Beth,
Yes.
Matt,
Yes.
and Mike.
Yes.
Great. All right. Moving on, 6.1 curriculum. So listed below, the board reviews on an annual basis items that will be up for approval at our next meeting at the July 28th meeting. And those are the educational standards and annual notices for the upcoming school year. And so those are attached for now, up for discussion or questions, and then at our next meeting will be up for approval. Essentially a first read. So are there any questions, comments on those? Anyone? Okay, I don't see any hands or hear anyone. So if not, we will move on to personnel. Do I have a motion to combine and approve 8.1 through 8.5?
So moved.
Are we doing the handbooks?
I was just gonna ask the
Oh,
same
did
thing.
I skip that?
Yeah, you skipped 7.
Oh, thanks. Apologies. You're right. Okay. I got nervous when like nobody answers, and I'm like, oh. 7.1. Yes. Do I have a motion to first approve the middle school and high school co-curricular handbooks?
So moved. Second.
Excellent. Yep, we just had a refresher, and we're able to look at these at the workshop. So they should be good to go. I wouldn't anticipate any changes on their horizon, but that doesn't mean that they can't be updated. And did Alex have that meeting with the coaches yet, Michelle?
Nope,
that-
that'll
no.
be next week.
Okay, great. So he'll
Yep.
be able to talk to them about the updated versions. Great. Any other questions? Okay, hearing done. Angie,
Yes.
Dylan,
Yes.
Isaiah,
Yes.
Mary Beth,
Yes.
Matt,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
and I vote yes as well. Now on to personnel. Do I have a motion to approve and combine 8.1 to 8.5?
So moved. Second.
Excellent. Questions, comments on
What
any of
was
those? Yep.
What was Mr. Braun's salary? It wasn't stated in the thing.
70,000.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
This included 8.5, right?
Yes, yep, combining, so, those job descriptions are a part of what we had discussed. Any other questions, Dylan, on those?
Just checking to make sure that what was talked about at the board retreat was incorporated at some level for what I think Isaiah had been talking about.
Yeah. And to be honest, yeah, it was already, yes, it was. I'll just tell you, yes, it was.
Okay. Anything else? All right, hearing done. Angie,
Yes.
Dylan,
Yes.
Isaiah,
Yes.
Mary Beth,
Yes.
Matt,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
All right, and I vote yes as well. Future meeting dates. So next meeting, we will have our community relations committee meeting at 5, a regular scheduled meeting at 6, and most likely going into executive after that. So just mark down a possible longer evening for our next meeting. Any other questions, comments?
The community relations one is Fund 80.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
And so Derek is coming back with Brent.
Nice.
Well, with or without Brent, but I assume he might be there.
We're gonna do that one in person, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do it in person, and maybe Dylan, you and I can talk a little bit, or you can send me, and we can revert back to kind of the initial phases of what prompted some of the discussions, or narrow in on maybe some of your thoughts and ideas, and maybe correlate with Derek's presentation, so some of those answers might or could be focused on or answered at the same time.
Yeah, I can send an email just to.
Perfect. Yeah. Just to give them a little bit of direction too, would help.
Yep.
All right. And so with that, I will take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All right. Angie,
Yes.
Dylan,
Yes.
Isaiah,
Yes.
Mary Beth,
Yes.
Matt,
Yep.
Mike.
Yes.
All right. I vote yes as well. Fairly short, within a half an hour. Not bad. So thanks everyone. Appreciate it.
Thanks.